County Sports presents the Game of the Week. Tonight in the regional final, the number 9 Roncalli Rebels travel to Panther Stadium to take on the number 1 Elwood Panthers. Tonight's game is brought to you by McCool's Flooring Outlet, Palmer Dodge, ITT Technical Institute, Bill Reeves Buick Pontiac, Huffman Enterprises, Watson's, Eastgate Chrysler Plymouth Jeep, Indiana State University, Ovation, Bob Rohrman's Indy Honda, FC Tucker, Teachers Credit Union, Oak and Barrel, and Steel Parts. And now here's Howard Kellman and John Fox.
Welcome to Elwood High School, home of the Panthers. And tonight, the Roncalli Rebels play at the Elwood Panthers. Hi, everybody. I'm Howard Kellman. I'll call the play-by-play. John Fox provides the color commentary, and we'll be back with the Teachers Credit Union pregame show after these words.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Teachers Credit Union. Stop by TCU today and ask about the new TCU Visa Debit Check Card Rebate, or visit it on the web at www.tcunet.com. For more information, just sign on and go save with TCU.
Last week on TV 40, number 1 in 5A Carmel beaten. The week before on TV 40, number 1 in 4A Cathedral defeated another number 1 school on TV 40 tonight.
I don't think that upset is going to continue with number 1. Not here tonight with all these Elwood fans here. I mean, they're here in force. They're ready to play the loud and proud 12th man if they were at the RCA Dome. This Elwood contingent, great group of fans. And coming in here, I really think Elwood is going to have to open up the defense of Roncalli. What I mean by that, Howard, they're going to have to throw the ball. Traditionally, they've been running it 3 times, passing it once. I think you're going to see more balanced attack and the arm of Clint Williams come into play.
Okay, tell us about the key players.
Well, first of all, for Roncalli, on offense, we're looking at number 32, Richie Nally. Of course, he is their senior running back. He's been around, it seems like, forever. He's got over 1,550 yards rushing on the ground. And I look for Nally to be one of the kids that'll be a key for Roncalli. On the defensive side, the number 43, Tommy Kraft, he's our leading tackler. He's got about 39 solo tackles. He's assisted about 35 others. He's a real good defensive player. Key players for the Elwood Panthers on offense, obviously Clint Williams. I talked about it just a moment ago, number 21. He's passed the ball for over 1,830 yards. I think they're going to have to air it out and stretch that Roncalli defense. Defensively, number 9 for Elwood, Matt Abel. He's been their go-to guy all season long. He's a hard hitter. He'll intercept the ball. He'll knock the ball loose. He'll create things for him.
We'll look forward to your comments throughout the game, and we'll have the opening kickoff after these words.
Crossroads, the sign of the cat, is now the best of both worlds. Crossroads Lincoln Mercury and Crossroads Chrysler Plymouth Jeep. For 36 years, Crossroads has been dedicated to customer satisfaction. With 2 newly designed facilities, Crossroads now offers even more. Register now for your chance to win audience seats to the new Hoosier Millionaire and be part of the excitement sweeping Indiana. New look, new attitude. That's Crossroads. Still at the same place, only better. Located at exit 2A off 465 on Indy's South Side.
It's more than just a way to mow your lawn. It's a connection to 163 years of hard-earned truths passed down from the Great Plains to your backyard. It is world-class technology helping you care for your own private piece of the planet. It is John Deere Solid. And now it's yours for less than $2,000. The LT-133.
Here we go, Roncalli and Elwood. Roncalli 9-3 with a 6-game winning streak. Elwood 12-0. That is Clint Williams, and he's the quarterback as well for these Elwood Panthers. He'll be kicking off. Number 31 is Nick Hines.
Best record in Elwood school history at 12-0 here, Howard, as they come in the regional championship.
And the regional championship is underway from Elwood High School, and boy, does Williams get his leg into that one. It's a touchback. 1st and 10, Roncalli from its own 20.
All right, and we'll set up the offense for Roncalli here momentarily as we take a look at the offensive backfield. Obviously, Richie Nally is the guy to watch. Richie Nally, the tailback, over 1,550 yards rushing. He runs behind a big offensive line. Rob Wolfel, the left tackle, is one big, huge dude. And I'll talk a little bit more about him after the next play.
Okay, John Fox. Jimmy Harrington is the quarterback, barking him out on 1st down. Nally, and he got a couple, 2, maybe 3, going off the right side of the line where Jason Smith and Justin Fry combined to make the tackle.
You know, I'll take a look at the defense here. First of all, for the Elwood Panthers, look at Jake Turner, number 70, good, outstanding defensive tackle, along with Rich Wine. Defensive backs, the all-time leading interception man, Jason Murray, number 2 at the corner for the Elwood Panthers.
John, it's 2nd and 8. This is Nally again, running right, 25, and to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 6, and that'll leave the Rebels with a 3rd and 2, and once again, Justin Fry made the tackle.
You know, I was talking a couple moments ago about the fact that Rob Werfel's a big dude. He is about 6'2", he's 6'4", 296 pounds. He's got Ball State and many smaller Division I schools looking at him. The big offensive lineman, offensive tackle for Roncalli.
Okay, John Fox, it's 3rd and 2 for the Rebels. 3rd play from scrimmage. Nally again, and he's got the 1st down across the 30 to the 31-yard line. A 1st down for Roncalli.
Well, the Elwood Panthers run a 4-4 defense, and when you take a look at this big offensive line of Roncalli, I don't think Elwood has faced that big of a line before. The one thing I think Elwood's got the advantage in tonight, Howard, is the fact that they're, I think, more fleet of foot than Roncalli.
Nathan Richwine made that last tackle, John. It's a gain of 3. It's 1st and 10, Rebels from their own 31-yard line. Nally again. And there's met head on. He's to about the 34, depending where they spot the football. Richwine, along with Jake Turner, combined to make the tackle for Elwood. That clock is running. 10:15 to go in the 1st quarter. We're scoreless.
Saw Greg Durham also assist in on that tackle. The Elwood Panthers, so far this year, their leading tackler on the season is Brent Borders with 58 solo tackles, Howard.
They spotted at the 34, a gain of 3 on 2nd and 7. Nally again, not this time. Bouncing off and is finally hit by Jason Smith.
Jason Smith, one of the leading interception men in the state of Indiana this year. I think he's got 9 of them total. There's a good look at Jason Murray, number 2. We'll take a look at the replay here on the outstanding containment play by Jason Smith as the pitch goes back to Nally. And you'll see Smith come in here right there, Howard, doing a good job of snuffing out that outside corner, not allowing Nally to get outside.
Okay, John Fox, it's a gain of 1. It's 3rd and 6. Harrington to throw for the 1st time, throwing deep, and it is caught. Man out there, and a reception, and a 1st down for the Rebels. And the man who caught the football, Marcus Nally, Richie's brother, Marcus. And how about that play?
That was a good call as Elwood was looking at the run as a 25-yard pass play. As you saw, 30 yards total on the play as Harrington hits Marcus Nally, the younger brother of Richie. Good camera work by our crew there.
Jason Smith made the tackle. 1st down for the Rebels. Little reverse to Marcus Nally. He's down to the 32. He stayed inbounds. A pickup of 3 brought down by Greg Durham. This will bring up 2nd down and 7 for Roncalli from the Elwood 32-yard line.
Howard, I talked to Coach Seafreeze before the ball game. He said time of possession is crucial for us. We've got to keep the ball out of the hands of the Elwood Panthers. They're an explosive offensive unit, and the less they have the ball, the more we're going to be in the ball game. And so far, they've had a good sustained drive here, Howard.
Okay, John, a gain of 3. It's the 11th play of this drive. 2nd and 7. Nally inside the 30, perhaps to the 29, where he is brought down. John Gregg made the stop, and this will bring up 3rd down for the Rebels.
Greg, they call him, his nickname is Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo is what they call him. You remember Johnny Bravo?
Yes, and we have an injured Roncalli player. And he's getting up. It is David Underwood.
Okay, Elwood Tire and Auto Service, 1620 South A Street, takes pride in offering the best on-the-farm service in Central Indiana. Elwood Tire and Auto Service has a top-quality Firestone, Michelin, and Goodyear tires waiting on you, along with a full-time auto repair service available. Give them a call today at 765-555-5037. Owner Ron Cole, a big supporter of the Elwood Panthers. That's Elwood Tire and Auto Service.
All right, John Fox, it's 3rd down and 6 from the 29. Check it, 3rd and 4. Clock running, 7:55 to go. Opening period, no score. And Roncalli is forced to burn a timeout. We'll pause for these words. Okay, John Fox, here we go. It's 3rd and 4 for the Rebels from the Elwood 29. The man in motion is Heiss. Penalty markers down, hold everything.
Howard, you probably saw it on the screen a little bit ago. This current drive for Roncalli, a sustained drive, 8 plays, 51 yards, 4 minutes and 9 seconds. That's what Coach Cyphers talked to me about before the ball game. He says, we've got to keep the ball away from him. So far, I'm impressed with the way they've moved the ball down the field. I've got the officials tonight. It's Eric Harmon's crew. Eric out of the Lafayette area is the referee. Mike Spangler, the umpire. Brian Neal, the line judge. Larry Good is the head linesman, and the back judge is Jeff Simmons. So that's our crew tonight, Howard.
Okay, John, a legal procedure against the Rebels, who are now faced with a 3rd and 9 from the Elwood 34-yard line. Harrington back to pass. He's in some trouble, and he's going to, still on his feet, finally brought down. And obviously he's a good deal shy of the first down. Nathan Richwine made the tackle, and this will bring up 4th down.
Richwine is a great defensive player for the Elwood Panthers. When you look at Richwine, he combines power and speed and mobility. He's 6'4", 230 pounds, wears number 55 for the Elwood Panthers, and quite an athlete. Played basketball for several years for the Elwood Panthers before dedicating himself solely to football.
There is no deep man as Williams, I beg your pardon. It's a fake. He did not make the first down. It was a fake. The football was carried by Dean Staley, and it did not work. The fake did not work.
And not only that, John Gregg, Johnny Bravo as they call him, made the stop along with Justin Fry, number 66, and Elwood goes on offense, and I think they're going to spread this defense out, Howard. Look for a little razzle-dazzle. They're going to throw some new wrinkles in here tonight.
Okay. Keep your eyes on quarterback Clint Williams, running the option on 1st down, and there's a loss as he pitches to John Gregg, who is spilled for a loss by Jimmy Harrington.
I talked about in the pregame, I really think Elwood's going to have to put the ball in the air and rely on the pass blocking, and they've got a couple of great receivers in Jason Murray and Jason Smith for the Elwood Panthers. Tight end Matt Abel's got a good pair of hands. Murray scored several touchdowns on the season. I'll take a look at some of his stats here in just a moment after the next play, Howard.
A loss of 6. Second, 16 for the Panthers. Clint Williams, the quarterback. It is incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd and 16, John Fox.
Well, that was an incomplete pass there, and then looking at the starters offensively for Elwood, we talked about Clint Williams. He's thrown the ball for over 1,850 yards this year, and blocking up front.
So now it's a 3rd down and 16 from the 26. The Elwood Panthers are coached by Kevin Fry in his 5th year. He is a 1977 Elwood graduate, and he played college football at Indiana University, graduating from IU in 1981. More about that later. Williams faced with a 3rd and 16. Screen left. Pass dropped by Greg Durham. So this brings up 4th down.
Kevin Fry, I played against Kevin Fry at Alexandria High School. We used to play Elwood all the time. He would carry the ball, the coach of Elwood now, would carry the ball 45 to 50 times a game. His old coach was a former professional football coach, Chuck Dickerson, who was a defensive coordinator for years with the Buffalo Bills.
And he played on that IU team that won the Holiday Bowl in 1979, defeating Brigham Young. Nick Himes in single safety, rather, as Clint Williams punts and takes a good bounce for Elwood at the last moment, and will be down at the 48-yard line. No score. We'll pause for these words.
Hi, my name is Luke McCool. My family owns McCool's Flooring Outlet. Mom and Dad asked me to tell you about our new location at 598 West Carmel Drive in Carmel. Our new location has all the great Mohawk and Karastan carpet styles that McCool's is known for, plus a large selection of ceramic tile, hardwood, laminate, and vinyl floors. And I can't forget to tell you about my personal favorite, Camp Mohawk for Kids. So stop by our new location and tell them Luke sent you. McCool's Flooring Outlet in Kokomo and in Carmel.
Microsoft Certified Systems Engineers are in demand. Gain the competitive edge through training to become an MCSE at Indiana Business College, where you'll learn with official Microsoft curriculum.
In order to advance my career, I needed Microsoft certification. That's why I called.
If you want to prepare to be a Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer, call Indiana Business College and discover how you can have a competitive edge in today's job market. Call Indiana Business College now at 1-800-IBC-GRAD. That's 800-IBC-GRAD.
First down, Roncalli. Excellent field position. Its own 48-yard line. Harrington on first down. Hands off to Nally, and he gets a couple. Perhaps to about the midfield stripe, which will bring up 2nd and 8. Greg Durham made the stop for Elwood.
Great play by Durham as he went for an opposite colored pair of socks there and took Nally out right at the ankles. Explore the possibilities in Elwood. Over $40 million of investment in our schools, roads, housing, new industrial park, and more are underway. Come see why Elwood is called the heart of Hoosierland and see why Elwood, Indiana is the best small town in America. Call the Elwood Chamber of Commerce or their Industrial Development Corporation for more information.
Okay, on 2nd and 8, that is Marcus Nally running to the outside, and boy, is he upended by Jason Murray, a couple of yards shy of the first down.
Oh, you gotta love Jason Murray. He is an outstanding player. You see Marcus Nally cutting the outside, and he is going to pay the price here. There's number 2. Look at that, Jason Murray. As I mentioned, he has got 24 career interceptions. That's the all-time Elwood career interception mark record.
Big play here, 3rd and 3 from the 44. Nally, first down and more. And Marcus Nally, the 5'11", 180-pound sophomore, is brought down by Jake Ellsworth, but he has a first down.
Grounded out, go to the right side. That's what Roncalli's been doing. They're running behind 296-pound Rob Wolfel. Wolfel, as I mentioned, 6'4", 296. They've got 223, 230, 232, 257, and 223 across that offensive line. They have got a lot of size, Roncalli does.
1st and 10 inside the 40. Nally, and he is brought down by Matt Abel.
Well, he's the kid that I talked about in the pregame. Matt Abel's got to have an excellent game defensively. He's got 48 solo tackles, 44 assists, and he also has 1 fumble recovery and 3 interceptions, and he returned 1 interception for a touchdown. He's blocked 4 kicks. What else can the guy do on defense, Howard?
All right, John. Roncalli is coached by Bruce Cyphers in his 11th year, 1975 Plainfield graduate, and a Butler man in 1979. Rich Nally, the ball carrier, and he didn't go too far at all. The first man to get him was Ryan Fanning. He didn't fool Fanning at all, and this will bring up 3rd and long. The game is scoreless, and we have 3:41 left in the first quarter.
Fanning has 25 solo tackles and 14 assists, and he has also had 8 hurries this year and 30 assist tackles, and he has 2 fumble recoveries. These guys have got a lot of multiple stats on defense.
On 3rd and 8, Harrington back to throw, in some trouble. Now he's running with the football to the outside, inside the 30. Penalty marker down. They'll hold everything. And a penalty marker's down. He stopped shy of the first down. And it's going to be marked off against Roncalli. Greg Durham and Matt Abel combined to make the tackle, but they're going to bring the football back, John.
Hey, Howard, let's take a look at this replay, and we'll see where this clip comes into play. Harrington looks upfield. Everybody's covered. Great pass coverage by the Elwood secondary. Harrington rolling out near side of the field, and you see the clip right there in the back of the Elwood Panther player. Good call by Eric Harmon's crew there. No score, Howard.
Next week, we have a semi-state championship for you. Next Friday at 10:30. The following weekend, Friday and Saturday, we'll be live at all 5 title games from the RCA Dome.
Well, the Elwood Panthers have been on defense, but they have not broke down. And most successful is when Roncalli runs to that right side of the line behind some of those big guys I was talking about. They're averaging about 240 across the front line offensively.
It is 3rd and 18 for the Rebels. Harrington thrown for a loss. Jake Ellsworth made the stop. Ellsworth finished him off. The first man to get him was Nathan Richwine. A loss of 10 more.
This is
28.
This is what Elwood does so well. They gang tackle, they pursuit tackle. Harrington just about has his head taken off right there by Richwine, gets away from that, and here comes Ellsworth. Boom, I'm going to finish you off. And that's what a good team defense is going to do, Howard.
All right, Nick Johnson standing at his own 33, gets his leg into the football. It is Greg Durham running it back, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line. And we'll pause for these words.
The college the right fit for you? I mean, sometimes what's right for your friends doesn't fit you at all. College needs to prepare you for life. Are you looking for a college where you won't be lost in the shuffle? A place where you can get a great education that's also affordable? See how this fits. Check out the college that's just what you're looking for. Indiana State. The way college is supposed to be.
You want great Honda deals? Do you want great Honda service? You got it at Bob Rohrman's Indy Honda.
2000 Honda Accord LX now at $108 a month. 2000 Honda Civic with value package only $159 a month right now.
We got acres and acres of Honda.
There's only one, Bob Rohrman.
Your #1 Honda store in Indiana. That's Bob Rohrman, Indy Honda. You got south and stop 12, Indy.
1st and 10 for the Panthers, own 35. Williams all set to air it out. Fires one. Incomplete. Incomplete. Intended for Jason Smith, and coverage on the play provided by Mark Mahan.
Howard, great offensive line blocking and pass protection for Williams, but still, you see Mark Mahan right there making that deflection at the very end. Great defensive play for Roncalli. Arturo's Restaurant is located at 2727 East 86th Street in Indianapolis. Arturo's Restaurant is Howard Kellman's favorite Italian restaurant in Indianapolis.
Going there next week, next Monday. On 2nd and 10. John Gregg, the ball carrier, running left. He goes absolutely nowhere, John.
I still think that Elwood is going to have to throw the football a little bit more than the run to try to open some things up. When you see a plus, you know there's someone is giving a superior effort. Contractors Plus Incorporated is the fire, water, and wind damage specialist in Central Indiana. Call John Gregory at 1-877-582-7587 or locally at 791-7587.
Okay, John, it's 3rd and 10. John Heiss made that last tackle. Williams pass complete. Complete to Jason Smith at the 40, 30, 20, and brought down at the 17-yard line.
Oh, that was a great play.
Mark Mahan ran him out of bounds. What a pass and run from Williams to Smith.
Let's take a look at this replay. It's a gain of 49 on the pass. Williams across the middle to the slanting Smith. Look how he uses his one blocking guy. You'll see it right there. to the best advantage you possibly can. And I've got to give a lot of credit to the Elwood Panthers as they made a nice play there. We'll call it 47 officially on the Williams to Smith completion.
Now from the Roncalli 18, Williams keeping the football. He's down to the 15 where he is tackled, and this will bring up 2nd and 7. Williams, by the way, has interest from Purdue, from Ohio State. The man has thrown 29 touchdown passes this season and only 2 interceptions.
But they're looking at his foot, not his arm. Remember that. He's one of the most efficient field goal kickers in Indiana high school football history. His accuracy, he has been kicking since his freshman year on the varsity here at Elwood. Got a great leg.
And he also punts. And Joe Bauman made the last tackle. And now it's 2nd and 7. No score. Closing moments, first quarter. Williams airing it out into the end zone.
Oh, what a catch!
Touchdown! Touchdown! Jason Murray, 39th reception of the season. 6-0 Elwood.
Oh, what a great job by Jason Murray going up to catch that one and then doing the tippy-toe tightrope act down in the coffin corner of the end zone. I want to look at this one again. This is a great play coming up here from Williams. His pass just a little bit high for Jason Murray. Great pass protection up front by the offensive line. There you see Justin Fry with a good block. And the ball's in the air, and you'll see Murray come in right there, juggle it, put his feet down before he steps out of bounds.
Clint Williams for the extra point. It has the distance. The kick is good. 28 seconds to go in the first quarter.
For your next fundraising event, let Huffman Enterprises help with Zappa Snack French Bread Pizzas. These quality, microwavable pizzas are perfect to raise money for your organization. They're quick, convenient, and priced at or below supermarket prices. Put quality back into fundraising with Zappa Snack. And for your special events, rent a cotton candy machine, a hot dog warmer, or popcorn maker from Huffman Enterprises. Call 643-0549.
There's a look at the Elwood Panthers scoring drive. 5 plays, 65 yards, a minute, 40 seconds. They can strike like lightning, and that's what Roncalli didn't want. Elwood to have the ball and get the big play. 15-yard TD pass from Clint Williams to Jason Murray. Williams passing 2 for 5, 62 yards, 1 touchdown, and Elwood's on top 7-0.
And here is Clint Williams' quick kickoff. It is deep. It is coming down into the end zone, and that will be a touchback once again. 7 yards deep in the end zone where Nick Himes caught the football, and that's what you were talking about a moment ago.
2 times in a row, Williams has kicked off at the start of the game and after this touchdown, and no return for Roncalli. How big is that? That's field possession, Howard. If he brings it out and returns it 40 yards, you work with a short field. Here you don't work with a short field because of Williams kicking. But Williams wanted to atone for that bad punt, too, a little while ago, and I think he's done that.
Okay, there are the Rebels, and Coach Bruce Cyphers told me, he said, look, we're primarily a running team. We're peaking at the right time. We started the season shaky. Had a strong senior class a year ago. Took a while. Lost 7-0 in the opener to Brebeuf. First down. That is Nally. He gets a couple to about the 22-yard line. And the one point that Bruce Cyphers made, as Justin Fry made the tackle, he said, look, we have improved each week. And in my 11 years here, this team has improved during the season more than any of the others I've had.
Well, Roncalli has built a football factory, if you will. They've won 5 state championships, I believe, at Roncalli. And, boy, I'll tell you, they have just been a football institution down there.
And that's the end of the first quarter with the score, Elwood 7, Roncalli nothing. We'll be right back.
You can build a solid future at IBP like others have.
You can go ahead and achieve goals in your life as far as getting paid more money, which all of us enjoy some money, and getting paid more money also to maybe get some self-satisfaction in that, yes, I've accomplished this as far as a goal that I wanted to achieve.
You can be a part of the IBP team in Logansport. IBP, a leader in the pork industry. Apply today.
It's Watson's Factory Direct Pool Table Sale. Brand names by Tasson, Peter Vitale, Sherwood, and others.
Our suppliers are overstocked. Truckloads of pool tables are being offered to the public at incredible savings.
Bigger savings are available on slightly distressed pool tables.
Factory direct prices on foosball tables, air hockey, and game tables. 12 months, same as cash.
Bar stools and counter stools.
Hundreds of two-piece queues as low as $9.99.
That's Watson's 2 weeks only Factory Direct Sale. Pendleton Pike, Indianapolis.
Kopetsky's full-service car wash has 2 locations at 2640 South Madison Avenue near Roncalli High School and on the west side at 3433 West 16th Street. Tonight's game also brought to you by Community Long-Term Care. When comprehensive nursing care is needed for a loved one, turn to Community Long-Term Care. They have 3 convenient locations. Community Parkview Care Center just across the way over here at 2300 Parkview Lane in Elwood. Also Northview Care at 1235 West Cross Street in Anderson, and Summit Convalescent Center in Summitville. Community Long-Term Care, all the love and concern doing health care.
John, the Rebels are faced with a 2nd and 9. Richie Nally in motion, first play of scrimmage in the second quarter. And that is Marcus Nally. And he goes absolutely nowhere, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 9. Among those in on the stop, Matt Abel. Jason Smith in there as well. Let's see where they spot that football. No gain. Still at the 21. It's 3rd and 9 for the Rebels. What is the humor here?
I just dropped Kopetsky's car wash read on the floor, and he says it's dirty now. We've got to take it to Kopetsky's.
At Dennis Casey, he's a bundle of laughs. 3rd and 9. Harrington pitching. Yeah, look at that defensive play. Marcus Nally, the ball carrier. And John Gregg read that play beautifully, John Fox.
Look at this replay. Elwood is fired up to the max after that big 15-yard touchdown strike from Williams to Murray before the end of the first quarter. Coming in right there. Look at that. That is great open field tackle by John Gregg. And now it's 4th down, and Roncalli's forced to punt, and Elwood's going to work with it on a short field, hopefully.
Nick Johnson in punt formation at his own 6-yard line. High snap, and he gets his leg into it. A wobbly kick, but it takes a good bounce. And it is picked up by Jason Murray, and he is downed immediately.
Well, Howard, in the first quarter, total offense, Elwood 53 yards, 162 on 2 pass plays. And Roncalli has 60 yards.
Penalty marker down. Wait a minute. Penalty marker down. There's Bruce Cyphers, the head coach of the Roncalli Rebels.
Service Pipe and Supply wants to give you the best service possible, and that is proven by our name. We are a Ridge Tool, Porter Cable, a Quadomatic, and a pipe value and fitting distributor. Service Pipe and Supply, 302 South New Jersey, downtown Indianapolis. For more information for commercial and retail, call 639-9308.
Just a huge break for the Rebels, roughing the kicker against Elwood. Elwood would have had excellent field position. Instead, Roncalli has a 1st down at its own 34-yard line.
One of the things I talked to Kevin Fry, the Elwood coach, about before the game was to execute. We need to execute and not give them breaks. You cannot afford to give a good team too many chances, and Elwood's given Roncalli a chance. Let's take a look at a replay on the roughing the punter call. You see the snap back there, and it's coming in. The ball was not touched. Then obviously the man hits him and takes his legs out from underneath him. Great camera work.
Roncalli calls time, and a 1st down for the Rebels. And you live not too far from Elwood High School.
Yeah, I'm about 12 minutes away. This was a home game for me tonight. First one of the year. I've been going down to Indy, where you've just been traveling a few minutes, so it's kind of turn of tables time, Howard.
All right. What's your home phone number?
Can't give that out.
I just, we're getting into
you can stop by the house.
That you only live 12 minutes away from
Stop by the house after game for a cup of coffee. I think we got some donuts left at home, Howard, on your way back to Indy.
That's awfully nice of you. I appreciate the gesture. Big ball game, the regional championship. And there are the Roncalli Rebels. Elwood has really shut down Roncalli's running game. Roncalli has run the ball 18 times for about 28 yards. First and 10 for the Rebels from their own 34. They're trailing 7-0. Man in motion. Harrington's going to run with the football across the 40 to the 42, a gain of 8 yards on the play. Matt Abel made the tackle, and this will bring up 2nd down and 2 for Roncalli. And there's a look at Jimmy Harrington, the quarterback, a 5'11", 175-pound senior.
So far on offense in this first half, Roncalli's been running out what they call a slot eye. That is just a straight eye behind the quarterback, Harrington, with the Nally boys, and then they kind of run a guy up uncovered off of the tackle. Now they're going with a straight eye formation.
Okay, it's 2nd and 2. Marcus Nally, he's got a first down and more. He's inside the 40 and upended at the 29-yard line. Jason Murray made the stop, and a terrific run by Marcus Nally.
Here's a good look at Marcus Nally. We'll see the replay. Jason Murray made a touchdown-saving tackle. There's the pitch from Harrington to Marcus Nally. Runs behind some good blocking. You know, Nally, for a younger guy, only a sophomore, and you're going to see Jason Murray come into the picture right about there and just submarine Marcus Nally. And I'm not even going to repeat what Dennis said. It was in a reference to Murray dancing over and making the tackle.
Okay.
Kind of like the Arthur Murray thing, you know?
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
You got to be ready for that with Dennis Casey. And it is a 30-yard gain. The football at the 29-yard line.
Saw some movement in the backfield, no call.
Richie Nally. Marcus Nally, rather, still on his feet. And once again, Jason Murray made the tackle, along with Nathan Richwine.
But the key thing there, Howard, you saw it. Nally broke the first tackle, but then there was a swarm. It was like a swarm of bees, and they just collected on him and stung him all over the place.
Okay, a gain of 1. It's 2nd down and 8 from the 28. 7-0 Elwood, clock running. 8:50 left first half. The back's in the eye again, and this is Marcus Nally to about the 26-yard line, and they're ready for him. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Rebels.
This is a hard-hitting football game. I don't know, Howard, if you were looking where I was at, right in the middle of the melee there, that massive humanity, but an Elwood tackler just lamb-blasted the ball carrier for Roncalli Nally that particular time. I mean, he hit him and upended him.
And it was number 36 who did it, Brent Bowers. So now it's a 3rd and 7 from the 26-yard line. Brent Borders, I should say. On 3rd and 7. They go the other way. Running right is Richie Nally. Brought down near the far sideline. Jason Smith made the stop.
7 guys that time. 7 guys, Howard. Watch this replay. You'll see 7 guys in the general vicinity of the tackle of Marcus Nally. Nally runs behind some good blocking. The first one is Matt Abel. He misses the tackle. Then the second one gets straight-armed. And look at that. Smith and Murray right there to double-team him. When you got 7 guys in defensive pursuit, good things are going to happen.
Pursuit is the name of the game. All right, John Fox, it's 4th and 2 for the Rebels.
Big-time play here for the Elwood Panthers on defense, likewise for Roncalli.
Roncalli has called another timeout, and we'll pause for these words.
Has a large selection of the latest styles on quality new and pre-owned Buicks and Pontiacs. Satisfaction guaranteed with helpful salespeople, excellent service, and one great location. We want you to buy the right car at the right price. We're not satisfied till you are. We're not satisfied till you are at Reed's Buick Pontiac.
It is the perfect home. Just perfect.
I know. We can't wait to move in.
When your perfect home comes on the market, Tucker will email you with their exclusive mousetrack. Simply visit talktotucker.com and tell us what you're looking for.
As homes come on the market, you'll be contacted at the speed of email.
It's just perfect. We know.
Talk to Tucker.com and Tucker talks back with the perfect homes as they hit the market with Mousetrack, the new way to use your mouse to find a house. No mouse, no problem. Call 639-1234.
There's a look at the current drive. 8 plays, 59 yards, 4 minutes, 31 seconds for the Roncalli Rebels. And we've got the big Monon Bell game coming up on TV 40. And that is always a great matchup. The 107th matchup of the Monon Bell game. The Paul Tigers against the Wabash Little Giants at midnight, November the 11th, Saturday night.
All right, here we go. 4th and 2. Marcus Nelly. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. Jason Smith, the first man there. And the Panthers have stopped the Rebels on 4th down.
I want to stand corrected. I guess the time was right. This is going to be a live broadcast of the Monon Bell game. It'll be at 1 o'clock tomorrow on Saturday, Howard.
Okay, John, we'll look forward to that. And Elwood takes over on downs. First down Panthers at their own 22-yard line, a loss of 1 on that play.
Well, Elwood coach Kevin Fry told me before the ball game, he said, John, we have got to be unpredictable, and we've got to make their defense be wide and long on the field. We don't want to waste any possessions. Let's see what Elwood does here. They got trips out to the near side or far side of the field.
Williams back to throw. He's airing it out on 1st down. It is caught. What a catch by Jason Murray down to the 43-yard line.
Do you like this kid? Do you like Jason Murray?
Oh, not only do I like him, but I'll tell you what, Eastern Kentucky and Toledo like him too.
Oh, I know. He's got a lot of people looking at him. Jason Murray, he's a quality young man. His dad's an assistant coach, Rod Murray. I've known Rod forever, and they're a football family, and you'll see Jason Murray make a splendid athletic move there. He climbed the ladder. He went to the summit to bring the catch down. Murray this year has receiving yardage of 724 yards and 11 touchdowns coming into the night, and he already has 12 with his added touchdown this evening.
33-yard play. There's Jason Smith on that reception, and he's brought down. John Heiss made the tackle on the previous play, the pass to Murray, the reception, and the tackle made by David Jessup.
Well, Jason Murray has 2 receptions for 48 yards and a touchdown. He's nearing 800 yards for the season in receptions. As I mentioned, he has 11 TDs to go along with 24 career interceptions. If the ball's around him on offense or defense, it doesn't matter. Jason Murray brings the ball down.
Williams' first 3 passes were incomplete. Since then, he is 4 out of 4 for 100 yards. Timeout Elwood, leading 7-0. With 6:55 left in the first half, we'll be right back.
It's Watson's Factory Direct Pool Table Sale. Brand names by Casson, Peter Vitale, Sherwood, and others.
Our suppliers are overstocked. Truckloads of pool tables are being offered to the public at incredible savings.
Bigger savings are available on slightly distressed pool tables.
Factory Direct prices on foosball tables, air hockey, and game tables. 12 months, same as cash.
Bar stools and counter stools.
Hundreds of 2-piece cues as low as $9.99.
That's Watson's 2 weeks only Factory Direct Sale. Pendleton Pike, Indianapolis.
The Bureau of Labor Statistics says that technicians will continue to be among the fastest growing occupations through 2005. That's why at ITT Tech, we offer technology-focused programs that can help you begin to prepare for a variety of entry-level technician positions. To learn more about how ITT Tech can help you begin to prepare for some of today's and tomorrow's career fields, call 1-800-ITT-TECH today.
And tonight's game brought to you by the fine folks at Wells Bowling Lanes. If your team, club, group, or organization needs to schedule any kind of birthday party or office party, give Joe Wells a call at Wells Bowling Lanes. I'll tell you more about him in a second.
On 2nd and 5, Greg Durham, the ball carrier. He gets about 3. And this is going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Rebels.
If you got a party, any kind of party, birthday party, office Christmas party, give Joe Wells a call at 552-2202 at Wells Bowling Lanes. They'll serve delicious nachos and pizza at those bowling parties. They're located on State Road 37 South in Elwood. Give old Joe a call at 765-552-2202, Wells Bowling Lanes.
Say that again.
Wells Bowling Lanes.
Jimmy Harrington made the tackle. 3rd and 2. And Durham again. Did he get the first down? He may be short.
Close. Well, while they spot the change, tonight's tournament game is brought to you by Teachers Credit Union. Stop by TCU today and ask about the new TCU Visa Debit Check Card Rebate, or visit it on the web at www.tcunet.com for more information. Just sign, go, and save with TCU.
John Heiss made the last tackle. The Panthers faced with 4th and 1. Williams throwing on 4th and 1. And that pass is incomplete. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Jason Smith. Bit of an unusual call, 4th and 1.
It was, but maybe they were trying for a little bit of surprise. I talked about the element of surprise and deception, and Elwood trying to come up with a deceiving. They had him wide open right there. They didn't see him, though. That was Matt Abel, the tight end, was wide open right at the first down yard marker, and they throw back across the field, and it's knocked down, almost intercepted by Roncalli. When your car gets banged up and you want it looking like new again, see Hot Rod Murray and his staff at the Rod Shop, 1906 South R Street in Elwood. The Rod Shop offers top quality DuPont paints, 3M custom window tinting, and complete auto body collision repair on foreign or domestic vehicles.
Okay, John, 1st and 10, Roncalli. It's own 36. That is Richie Nally. And he's across the 40 to the 42, perhaps the 43, where Jason Smith was the first man to hit him.
Proof's in the picture there, Howard. 3 people bring Richie Nally down. As I mentioned, the Rod Shop, you can give them a call at 765-552-7637. By the way, Hot Rod Murray is one of the assistant coaches of the Elwood Panthers. Jason Murray, obviously the son there. And they take care of a lot of collision work. And tonight, Roncalli might need some collision work after Jason Murray gets done.
All right, there's Hot Rod Murray, there's Hot Rod Huntley.
Hot Rod Huntley, I remember him.
Second and 4. And I believe that Nally's got a first down. Jake Ellsworth brought him down. It is a first down for the Rebels, who are trailing 7-0.
Concern of Kevin Fry, when I talked to him before the ball game, was the Nally brothers, and obviously one of them just got a big first down. The Nally brothers between them have rushed for 2,100 of the 3,600 yards this year for their whole team, total offense. So the Nallys have more than half of the total offense of Roncalli.
That they do. Well said, John. Richie Nally, 10 carries, 34 yards. Those backs in the eye. In the slot is Marcus Nally. This is Richie Nally inside the 50, down to the 47-yard line. But a penalty marker's down at the 50. Jason Murray made the tackle along with Jake Ellsworth.
There's a Burger King near Roncalli High School and at South County Line Road and at 270 State Road 135 in Greenwood. Burger King before or after the game. American Wholesale Furniture wants to wish the Rebels good luck in the regional championship. American Wholesale Furniture and Roncalli High School, 2 great traditions. Go Rebels. Visit the Oaken Barrel, award-winning restaurant, and enjoy great food and friendly service in a casual atmosphere. Located on Main Street in Greenwood, the Oaken Barrel is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week.
It's holding. It's against the Rebels, and the football back at the 40-yard line negates a gain, and it's first down and 17 for Roncalli from its own 40. Richie Nally to the 44-yard line, a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down and 13. The tackle made by Brent Borders. Gain of 4, it's second and 13. There's a good look at Richie Nally, a 5'10", 186-pound senior.
Tonight's game brought to you by Main Street Auto and Tire Service, your complete auto repair service at 1410 Main Street in Elwood, offering top quality interstate batteries, Cooper tires, Jasper engines and transmissions, and full service repair work, including complete winterizing of your car. Give owner Andy Alfrey a call at 765-552-7808.
Harrington's pass wide open, a completed pass to Chris Eckhart, his tight end. Jason Smith made the tackle, and it's a first down and a penalty marker's down, and that may be roughing the passer.
Could be. We're going to take a look at the replay right now, Howard. You see the fake pitch by Harrington as he drops back in the pocket, has plenty of time to look downfield, finds a wide open receiver there, but we've got a penalty flag, and if that's against Elwood, that's going to be a costly one. That's the one thing that Kevin Fry and I talked about before the ball game, Howard. He felt that Elwood had to play error-free ball and not commit costly turnovers or penalties that would keep a Roncalli drive alive.
Elwood's second major penalty of the game, John.
Well, the folks at Subway in the Kmart Plaza in Elwood fed us here tonight, and they have great sandwiches, and they have 4 new sauces: horseradish, they have chicken, Asiago chicken, honey mustard, and Southwestern steak and cheese. Go ahead, Howard.
No, well, hold everything. They got great sandwiches.
Well, that was apparent because all the sandwiches were almost gone by the time I got here. That's Subway in the Kmart Plaza, and the two, I believe Mike, and I can't remember the young lady's name. What was her name? Marianne, okay.
Offside.
I hope that's the name.
Elwood. That'll cost them 5. It's 1st and 5, and Roncalli, trailing 7-0, is now at the Elwood 19-yard line. All right, there's a look at Jimmy Harrington trying to get his club into the end zone and tie up this game. The back's in the eye. That's Nally. Richie Nally to the 16, a gain of 3, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Well, Elwood's defense has bent a couple times tonight, but they have not broken. In on that last stop might have been Nathan Richwine, I believe, Howard.
Yes, it was Nathan Richwine who made the tackle. I beg your pardon. It was 1st and 5. So it's 2nd down and 2 now. And we'll see what Harrington does. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. And Richie Nally is tripped up by Matt Abel.
Tonight's game brought to you by Main Street Auto and Tire Service, your complete auto repair service at 1410 Main Street in Elwood, offering top quality Interstate batteries, Cooper tires, Jasper engines and transmissions, and full service repair work, including complete winterization of your car. Give owner Andy Alfrey a call today at 765-552-7806. And we had a chance to meet Andy just the other day when we were in Elwood.
Should have called me. I would like to have met him too. 3rd down and 1. And that is Richie Nally battling, and he's got a 1st down with some sheer effort. He battled and he carried Brent Borders on his back and made the 1st down.
Howard, tell us about the people at American Wholesale Furniture. I know that you're familiar with them, aren't you? Okay, we're going to take a look at a replay before we talk about American Wholesale Furniture. And you see a real tough run here by Richie Nally. And just look at that, just keeping the legs moving got him that 1st down, Howard. He refused to go down. American Wholesale Furniture wants to wish the Rebels good luck in the regional championship. American Wholesale Furniture and Roncalli High School, 2 great traditions. Go Rebels. Maybe we can fix you up with a deal at American Wholesale Furniture.
I can use some furniture. Good idea. Nally, and look at him carry. He got in there, I believe. Touchdown. Couple of great blocks. Richie Nally for the touchdown, and it's 7-6. Let's look at it again.
All right, Howard. Here comes Harrington with the pitch to Richie Nally.
There's one.
There's one good block. There's another good block. But look, he gets hit about the 5, and he just pushes the Elwood defender into the end zone. They just cannot stop him. That's Jason Murray. He was a rebel with a cause there, Howard. Richie Nally.
Sure. Okay, there's the extra point. For Mike Sullivan, the kick is good. The game is tied at 7 with 1:19 to go in the first half. We'll stay right here. Next week, semi-state championship. We don't know where we'll be, but we'll be there. Next Friday, 10:30 on TV 40. And 2 weeks, we'll have all 5 state championship games live from the RCA Dome. The 1A and 2A games the day after Thanksgiving, and the 3A, 4A, and 5A games, that's Saturday. 3:30 and 7 o'clock for the Friday games. Noon, 3:30 and 7 Saturday.
There's a good look at Hot Rod Murray right there. They've got him on the screen. He is the assistant coach. Good look at Rod Murray. He's been with this Elwood program and Kevin Fry for about, I believe, close to 20 years.
That is Tim Plahitko teeing up the football.
There's a look at the Roncalli scoring drive. 8 plays, 64 yards, 4 minutes and 18 seconds, capped off by a 12-yard TD run, and the last 5 done solely on the legs of Richie Nally. And Sullivan adds the extra point, right, Howard? And 7-7.
That was Jason Murray, at whom you were looking a moment ago. Hit goes kick. It is a short kick. It is fumbled. Now taken by Murray. Running to the outside. He may break it. 40, 50. One man to beat, and he's tripped up at the 38-yard line. And it was Harrington who made the tackle.
Boy, that's what you want if you're the Elwood Panthers. Jason Murray has come up with big play after big play after big play for the Elwood Panthers, and now he gives the Elwood Panthers a short field to work with. We'll take a look at the replay coming up. Murray initially fumbles the kickoff, picks it up, dodges a would-be Roncalli tackler, outruns another one, turns it to the outside. You'll see Harrington, the quarterback, come in at the last second and make a great play. Actually, it was a shoestring tackle.
2 timeouts left. Williams back to throw. Now he's going to run with the football. 35 and down to the 33-yard line. And he did get out of bounds. And John Heiss forced him out of bounds.
Visit the Oak and Barrel award-winning restaurant. Enjoy great food and friendly service in a casual atmosphere located on Main Street in Greenwood. The Oak and Barrel is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week.
John Heiss is Charles Stafford's brother-in-law. Charles worked with us in some TV 40 games last year. Lives in Louisville now.
Class guy. Enjoyed working with Charles Stafford.
And a Notre Dame star. Okay. Williams' pass is...
Yes.
Is it complete? Yes, it is. It's complete to Jason Smith. A first down for the Panthers.
No, I guess not. I saw one of the Panther players indicating a timeout, but they stopped the clock to adjust the chains is what it was, Howard.
The clock is stopped on the first down.
Clint Williams.
Now it's running. 45 seconds to go in the half.
Clint Williams can kick a long field goal. They've got a great kicker.
He's got the arm, but they'd like to get 6 here, John. Williams' pass is complete. It is complete to Jason Murray. Still on his feet. Clock running. They'll call for a timeout. Nick Himes made the stop.
Timeout.
And we'll stay right here with 30 seconds left in the half.
And with that, we'll remind you that Community Long-Term Care is one of our fine sponsors. And Betty Crum and her staff at Community Long-Term Care offer comprehensive nursing care that is needed for your loved one. Turn to Community Long-Term Care with 3 convenient locations. Community Parkview Care Center, 2300 Parkview Lane, right here in Elwood, across the way over there. And also Community Northview Care at 1235 West Cross Street in Anderson, and Summit Convalescent Center in Summitville. Community Long-Term Care, all the love and concern doing health care. And also tonight's game brought to you by the Rod Shop. When your car gets banged up and you want it looking like new again, see Hot Rod Murray and his staff at the Rod Shop. 1906 South R Street in Elwood. The Rod Shop offers top quality DuPont paints, 3M custom and body collision repair on foreign and domestic vehicles. For more information, call the Rod Shop at 765-552-7637 today. Here we go, Howard.
All right, John, 2nd down and 2. Williams throwing right side, incomplete.
He had him out there.
All right. On December the 1st, our first basketball telecast, first week of basketball, Hamilton Heights against Cass, high school basketball, followed by the U of I television network. And there it is, the Greyhounds against the Rangers.
Won't be long. Round ball season will be here.
And the following week, December 8th, will be Warren Central at Lawrence North. Chris Hill just committing to Michigan State. So Chris Thomas is committed to Notre Dame. Big Pike High School. All right, Williams looking, throwing right side, incomplete. Okay. Intended for Jason Murray.
We will see Clint Williams come on now and try a field goal, Howard, and that'll be about a 35-yard field goal. Williams definitely has the leg to kick this type of field goal. And when you look at Clint Williams, I believe he is just a couple away from the all-time leader in extra points after touchdown, and a very accurate kicker.
It is a 37-yarder. The angle is to the right. High snap. That kick has the distance. It is no good, though. Wide left. Wide left, he missed it. And that Roncalli defense is held with 16 seconds left in the half.
The way he kicked it, you would almost think that he kind of kicked the ball a little bit high, or might have kicked it with the seams facing him, because it was a knuckleball. It looked like a knuckleball in baseball. We'll see. Well, he got the ball turned around, and just the way he kicked it, he really didn't get a good foot into it, and it's a little bit wide outside the pole, the field goal pole, and just missing.
That's always a tough angle for soccer-style kicker, which they all have become. Okay, first down from the 20. You would think that Jimmy Harrington will just go down on the knee with 16 seconds left in the half. We are tied at 7. He goes down on the knee, and that will close out a very, very interesting first half. 5 seconds, and it'll run down, and that's the end of the first half here at Elwood High School. Roncalli 7, Elwood 7. We'll be right back.
Today, if you're looking for an opportunity to work with the latest technology in a field that offers great demand, flexibility, and satisfaction, then PC repair could be right for you. This is a career where you get to work with your hands as well as your head, assembling, configuring, networking, repairing, and maintaining PCs. Indiana Business College's training program could make you career ready in just 9 months.
So take charge of your life and call.
Phone 1-800-IBC-GRAD. That's 1-800-IBC-GRAD.
You want great Honda deals? Do you want great Honda service? You got it at Bob Rohrman's Indy Honda.
2000 Honda Accord LX, now an incredibly low $208 a month. 2000 Honda Civic with value package, only $159 a month right now.
We got acres and acres of Honda.
There's only one, Bob Rohrman.
Your #1 Honda store in Indiana. That's Bob Rohrman, Indy Honda, US 31 South at stop 12, Indy.
And at the halftime, the final regular season polls are brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott, Indianapolis location in the Castleton area. Give a call at 1-800-321-2211 or visit them on the World Wide Web at www.courtyard.com. Looking first of all at the final 5A poll for the 2000 season. Carmel, #1. Of course, they were knocked off by Noblesville. Penn 2, Ben Davis 3. Bloomington South also knocked off. They're #4, Fort Wayne Snyder 5. In a 4A, Cathedral upset. And #2 is Plainfield. #3, Owen Valley, Delta 4, and Jasper 5. In a final regular season 3A poll, Heritage Hills #1. These Elwood Panthers playing tonight. #2, Rochester 3, Hamilton Heights already out of the tournament 4, and Northwood 5. And the final 2A poll was Fort Wayne Bishop Luers, Evansville Mater Dei, Jimtown, Brownstown, and Winnemac. Finally, the single A poll, Attica's Red Ramblers #1. They're still alive. Hagerstown also still playing tonight, #2. Southern Wells, Seeger, and Park Tudor. Let's take a look at the halftime highlights. First of all, Clint Williams on the slant pattern to Jason Smith, 47 yards in all. And this play gets Elwood deep into Roncalli territory. And the very next play, the Elwood Panthers, Clint Williams goes to the coffin corner of the end zone. A spectacular grab, a juggling grab, getting his feet down was Jason Murray, #2 there for the touchdown. Then Roncalli adds a little bit of highlights, a pass downfield to Marcus Nally. And Nally brought down by 3 Elwood tacklers. And here's the only touchdown for Roncalli. And this is Richie Nally powering his way in from 12 yards out. And let's take a look at some of the stats here at halftime. First of all, passing, Roncalli 48 yards, Elwood 116. Total rushing yards, Elwood only 402 for Roncalli, 150 to 120. Roncalli total offensive yard advantage of 30. First downs 9 for Roncalli, 4 for Elwood. 3 penalties Roncalli for 22 yards. 3 penalties for Elwood, 35 yards. But the big stats not showing here, time of possession. Roncalli, 17 minutes and 55 seconds at the half. And time of possession, Elwood, 6 minutes and 5 seconds. We'll be back to start the second half. There you see the scoreboard tied up at 7 apiece between Roncalli and the Elwood Panthers.
What makes the college the right fit for you? I mean, sometimes what's right for your friends doesn't fit you at all. College needs to prepare you for life. Are you looking for a college where you won't be lost in the shuffle? A place where you can get a great education that's also affordable? See how this fits. Check out the college that's just what you're looking for. Indiana State. The way college is supposed to be.
Reed's has a large selection of the latest styles on quality new and pre-owned Buicks and Pontiacs. Satisfaction guaranteed with helpful salespeople, excellent service, and one great location. We want you to buy the right car at the right price.
We're not satisfied till you are at Reed's Buick Pontiac.
We are tied at 7. We get ready for period 3. Tim Plahitko will be kicking off for Roncalli. There he is. That's Jason Murray, number 2. And the third quarter is underway, and Plahitko gets his leg into it. And that ball is bouncing around the 11-yard line. Durham running the football back, and he's hit and brought down at about the 20-yard line. Dean Staley made the tackle. 1st and 10, Elwood from its own 20.
Kopetsky's full-service car wash has 2 locations at 2640 South Madison Avenue near Roncalli High School, and the west side at 3433 West 16th Street in Indianapolis.
Penalty markers down. And they're marking it at half the distance back to the 10-yard line.
Howard, we did these team Elwood Panthers a few years ago when Tipton was ranked number 1 in the state. Elwood beat them. What a game that was. It was a classic TV 40 matchup.
Elwood from its own 10. Williams looking to throw on 1st down from his own end zone. The pass complete to Durham. Across the 10 to about the 12. The tackle made by Tommy Kraft, and this will bring up 2nd down and 8.
In that game we did with Elwood and Tipton a few years ago, which Elwood upset number 1 Tipton then, Andy Yates had 4 interceptions in one ball game.
All right, John Fox, it's 2nd and 8 from the 12 for the Panthers in this 7-7 game. Williams handing off to Durham on 2nd down. He goes absolutely nowhere. And Tommy Kraft made the tackle. You know, I talked to Kevin Fry, the head coach at Elwood. He said, our number 1 ranking is well-deserved. They've won 22 of their last 24 games. He said, we've been very focused this season, and they are undefeated.
They certainly are, but right now Roncalli has tripled almost the time of possession on him. Roncalli, 17 minutes, 55 seconds of possession in the first half. Only 6 minutes, 5 seconds for Elwood. Elwood obviously would like to keep control of this ball and move it down the field, Howard.
A gain of 2. It's 3rd and 6, and that pass is complete to Jason Murray. It is good enough for a 1st down across the 20 to the 21-yard line. 1st down, Panthers. Well, as Jimmy Harrington provided the coverage.
You might have well heard me say, Howard, Elwood only had 4 first downs in the first half to 9 for Roncalli. Elwood 116 passing yards, Roncalli 48. But the real story is Elwood only had 4, as you look at the replay there, of the pass to Murray as he makes that reception on the sidelines. Only 4 rushing yards the entire first half for Elwood.
From the 22-yard line. Williams' pass is complete, caught by Jason Murray at the 25. Jimmy Harrington tipped the pass, but Murray still was able to catch it, and they pick up 3 yards, and we'll call it 2nd and 7.
We'll take a look at the replay. Another great catch by Jason Murray. He's just done a great job this evening. You see the ball tipped there, and a study of concentration by Murray hauling that pass in. In that first half, Clint Williams for Elwood passing 6 of 12, 116 yards, 1 TD. Receiving Murray. Murray now has 4 catches for 59 yards on the evening and 1 touchdown.
All right, John, it's 2nd and 7 from the 25. Williams handing off to Murray. And he gets away from 1 man and gets back close to the line of scrimmage. So this will bring up 3rd down and 7. So now it's a 3rd and 7.
Excellent.
Well, I remember back in 1987, Elwood went to the state championship game. They got beat 23-7 by the Roncalli Rebels that year. And, of course, we had Roncalli on earlier this year, and Zionsville beat them in a TV 40 game of the week, 16-15.
Okay, it's 3rd and 7. Williams looking to throw. That pass is intercepted. Intercepted. Justin Green intercepts the pass from Williams. The first turnover of this game.
We'll take a look at a replay. Kevin Fry said we've got to execute. We cannot turn the ball over against a good team that likes time of possession and give it to them and let them utilize that clock against us. And that's exactly what happened. Williams' pass underthrown that time to Jason Smith.
From the 43-yard line of Elwood, here are the Rebels in this 7-7 game. Harrington handing off on first down, handing off to Marcus Nally. He got a yard, and that was it. The first man to get him was Brent Borders, and it'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Borders and Smith, Jason Smith also in on the tackle. Elwood Tire and Auto Service, 1620 South A Street, takes great pride in offering the best on-the-farm tire service in Central Indiana. Elwood Tire and Auto Service has top-quality Firestone, Michelin, and Goodyear tires, along with a full-service auto repair available. Give them a call today at 552-5037.
2nd and 9 from the 42. And this is Richie Nally inside the 40, fighting his way to the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd down upcoming for the Rebels. And once again, Brent Borders made the stop.
Explore the possibilities in Elwood. Over $40 million of investments in our schools, roads, housing, new industrial park, and more are underway. Come see why Elwood is called the heart of Hoosier and see why Elwood, Indiana is the best small town in America. Call the Elwood Chamber of Commerce or the Elwood Industrial Development Corporation for more information.
I always enjoy coming to Elwood and had the pleasure of addressing the Chamber of Commerce at their annual banquet in January. Penalty marker down. Penalty marker down. It's 3rd and 5, and let's see what the officials say.
And, of course, Elwood is the hometown of NBA basketball player from years gone by, John Mingelt. You might remember John Mingelt.
3rd down and 5. It is marked off against Elwood.
Let's take a look at a replay, and there you see Justin Fry felt that the right offensive tackle moved, so he just pushed him back.
It's 3rd and less than a yard. Big play here. 8.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. The game tied at 7. Richie Nally's got a first down and more. Finally wrestled down by Jason Smith.
Tonight's game brought to you by Arturo's Restaurant, located at 2727 East 86th Street. Arturo's Restaurant is Howard Kelman's favorite Italian restaurant in Indianapolis. Also, tonight's game brought to you by Contractors Plus, Inc. When you see a plus, you know someone is giving a superior effort. Contractors Plus Incorporated is the fire, water, and wind damage specialist in Central Indiana. Call John Gregory at 1-877-582-7587 or locally at 791-7587.
Richie Nally on 1st and 10, running right. He got a few. See where they spot the football to bring up 2nd down. The clock is running. 7:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Justin Fry made that last tackle. He got a couple to the 25-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 8 from there.
This is a big defensive stand for the Elwood Panthers after that interception. They have got to come up with some huge defensive plays here, Howard.
2nd down and 8. The man in motion is Marcus Nally. This is Richie Nally taking the pitch out, tripped up, got to about the 23, a pickup of 2. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Rebels. John Gregg made the stop.
The big thing about this, every time Roncalli's touched the ball, Howard, they have chewed a lot of time off of the clock and less time for Elwood to take advantage of their explosive offense. In the first half, they tripled the time of possession on Elwood.
3rd down and 6.
High formation backfield, 2 tight ends. Harrington takes the snap.
Harrington to throw, throwing deep, and it's broken up beautifully. Greg Durham made a terrific play, knocking it down, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Good look at Greg Durham, 6 foot 160 and a senior, an outstanding basketball player too. in this Elwood High School athletic program. Service Pipe and Supply Company, I'll tell you about them in a second after this replay. They're one of our fine sponsors. Back to passes. Harrington had plenty of time. Lets it go. And you'll see Durham come in with the left hand at the end of this play right there and knock it away.
All right, the intended receiver was Marcus Nally. On 4th and 5, Harrington back to throw. His pass complete. He's got it. Marcus Nally makes the reception. Greg Durham made the tackle. It's a first down for the Rebels.
Service Pipe and Supply wants to give you the best service possible, and that is proven by our name. We are a Ridge Tool, Porter Cable, and Aquatomatic and pipe, valve, and fitting distributor. Service Pipe and Supply, 302 New Jersey Street, downtown Indy.
A gain of 8 on that last play. From the 15-yard line, Marcus Nally running right to the 13, perhaps the 12, where John Gregg brought him down, and this will bring up 2nd down and 7 from the 12. This is a 7-7 game, and as John Fox so importantly pointed out a moment ago, Roncalli eating up a lot of clock, the 9th play of the drive upcoming.
That was a huge play, that little pass right in the middle. Elwood just didn't pick up the man quick enough on defense, and that little pass has kept this drive alive.
Some important 3rd down conversions successfully executed, and Harrington keeping the football. Brent Borders made the tackle. And again, the Rebels, who have converted a couple of 3rd downs, are faced with a 3rd down. It's 3rd and 7.
Tonight's tournament game brought to you by Teachers Credit Union. Stop by TCU today and ask about the new TCU Visa Debit Check Card Rebate, or visit them on the web at www.tcunet.com. For more information, just sign on and go save with TCU.
An official's timeout. Now they start the clock.
There's a Burger King near Roncalli High School at South County Line Road and at 270 State Road 135 in Greenwood. Burger King before or after the game.
All right, John, this is the 10th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7, time elapsed 4.5 minutes. And some movement in the line of scrimmage. The left guard, Justin Fry, moved. I beg your pardon, it was Rob Wolfall and Roncalli, 61, who moved. He drew him. He drew Fry.
Tonight's game brought to you by Main Street Auto and Tire Service, your complete auto repair service at 1410 Main Street in Elwood, offering top quality interstate batteries, Cooper tires, Jasper engines and transmissions, and a full service repair shop, including complete winterization of your car. Give owner Andy Alfrey a call today at 765-552-7806.
Marcus Nally's in motion, took the pitch out. He's throwing on the option. It is dropped. It is dropped. Jimmy Harrington dropped the football. Jake Ellsworth provided the coverage, and now it's 4th down, 4th and 12 for the Rebels.
Let's take a look, Howard, at the replay here on this halfback option, and just kind of lobbed it up there on a timing route, and well, we didn't get to see the end of it there, but as you can tell, it's a little bit long.
Mike Sullivan attempting a 34-yard field goal. That kick is blocked. The kick is blocked, and it'll be a first down for Elwood. The Panthers have held. I believe it was Jake Ellsworth who may have blocked it. And we'll pause for these words. Okay, a first down for Elwood from its own 14. This is a 7-7 game. Jason Murray goes in motion. The pitch out as they run right. Greg Durham. He got a few. Mike Doyle made the stop for Roncalli. There's a look at Greg Durham, who has rushed for over 1,300 yards this year and 17 touchdowns.
Another fine sponsor tonight is American Wholesale Furniture. They want to wish the Rebels good luck in the regional championship game. American Wholesale Furniture and Roncalli High School, two great traditions. Go Rebels. And Howard, I think you're headed there tomorrow for some furniture, right?
Yes. And a word about Durham. He has a 4.2 index on a 4-point scale. He's going to be a pediatrician. Got his mind made up already. Williams, incomplete, intended for Matt Abel. And that will bring up third down. The coverage on the play provided by David Jessup.
Yeah, a little bit too much air in that pass. They couldn't get it there, and that'll bring up an interesting 3rd and 5 situation for the Elwood Panthers. Probably a passing down here. They've been going to the air mainly tonight. If your team, club, group, or organization needs to schedule any kind of party, a birthday party, an office Christmas party, make it a bowling party at Wells Bowling Lane, State Road 37 South in Elwood. Wells Bowling Lanes includes parties including bowling and nachos and delicious pizza.
Williams in trouble on 3rd and 7. It is incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Greg, applying the pressure and the heat on Clint Williams.
Well, talking about those bowling parties that include nachos and delicious pizza, you can give Joe Wells a call at 765-552-2202. That's Wells Bowling Lanes, offering holiday parties, birthday parties. Check them out.
Nick Himes is in single safety, standing at his own 45-yard line. Clint Williams back to punt. He's at his own leg into it.
A good one.
And Himes is going to pick it up, and he'll be hit immediately. Back at the 36-yard line. Excellent punt by Clint Williams, who's averaging 37.9 yards per punt.
And he redeemed himself from early in the first half when he only had a 26-yard punt. Visit the Oak and Barrel award-winning restaurant and enjoy great food and friendly service in a casual atmosphere. Located on Main Street in Greenwood, the Oak and Barrel, open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week.
And by the way, the Oak and Barrel is a great place to have your holiday party. The Indianapolis Indians are going to do that in a few weeks. Okay. You're going to have it at the Oak and Barrel. Proprietor Bill Fulton. From the 37. Harrington handing off. John Heist, the ball carrier. He may have gotten a yard. Brent Borders, who's been in on so many tackles, in on that one as well. A gain of 1 on the play.
There's a good look at Mike Goins, a good friend of mine for a number of years. He's been with his Panther coaching staff all the way back into the early 80s.
How many good friends do you have?
A lot of them.
Okay. Marcus Nally running right. He is going absolutely nowhere. And again, that man, Brent Borders, made the tackle. And John Fox, these two defenses certainly have been something.
They certainly have, and certainly was a great play again by Brent Borders. Good look at him, 5'7", 180 pounds, very compact, hard-hitting young man, linebacker for the Elwood Panthers.
3rd and 11 for the Rebels from their own 6-yard line. The back's in the eye. 7-7 the score. That is Marcus Nally, and I mean, he goes absolutely nowhere, and the Rebels will have to punt again with that clock running and 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Ryan Fanning made the tackle.
Also, Justin Fry, number 66, in on the stop. We'll take a look at the replay. It's a loss of about 2, and it'll be 14 thanks to the great play coming up here. There was Fanning in there, Justin Fry, Brent Borders. Elwood's done it with gang tackling tonight. You got to give him a lot of credit.
Nick Johnson standing at his own 25-yard line. Gets his leg into it. Short kick. Murray picks it up at the 35 and is tackled at the 37-yard line. Jimmy Harrington made the stop. First down, Elwood. A 31-yard punt, a 3-yard return.
Subway Sandwich Shop fed the TV 40 crew at Kmart Plaza in Elwood. They have 3 new delicious breads, Parmesan, oregano, and hearty Italian, I guess, in wheat. I had the wheat tonight. I really enjoyed that. That's Subway in the Kmart Plaza. And there's a good look at Kevin Fry. He's been battling adversity pretty much the last year and a half or so. He's going to have to go through some off-season surgery after this year is over with. Only his wife, his son Justin, who plays on the team, and his daughter know exactly, and the coaching staff, what Kevin has went through this year.
And a 15-yard penalty marked off against Roncalli, giving Elwood excellent field position at the Roncalli 47. Williams throwing, broken up beautifully. Broken up there by Mark Mahan. The intended receiver was Jason Murray, and this will bring up 2nd and 10 from the 47 for Elwood. This is a 7-7 game. Neither team has scored in this third quarter, and we have 2 minutes, 23 seconds remaining.
Howard, it's time for a thank yous in a portion of the game. Dave Toner, athletic director at Roncalli High School. Thanks to Dave Toner for all his help, and also Mike Baum, host AD here. He rolled out the red carpet. Mike's another good friend of mine, Howard.
You just have that list. Okay, it is 3rd and 10. Williams is down, thrown for a loss. Joe Bauman got him, and the Roncalli defense holds.
Tonight's tournament game brought to you by Teachers Credit Union. Stop by TCU today and ask about the TCU Visa Debit Check Card Rebate, or visit them at www.tcunet.com for more information. Just sign on and go save with TCU.
Right down at the 50-yard line.
Behind Williams, leads the snap.
Williams back to throw. In some trouble. Throwing the other way. Great man out there. A completed pass to Matt Abel, who's brought down at the 34-yard line by Jimmy Harrington. What a play.
It was a broken play. Clint Williams got forced out of the pocket. Very football savvy. We'll see Clint Williams do some great things here. He faked the handoff, sees all these receivers covered, gets away from a would-be tackler, then throws back across the field, Howard, completes it to Matt Abel. Abel sees the first down yard marker and just gets past it. And a big offensive play for the Elwood Panthers.
From the 34, a gain of 16 yards of first down Panthers. Williams looking to air it out, throwing deep out there, too far. Let's see if we get a flag.
Oh, boy.
Intended for Murray. Harrington provided the coverage.
I think maybe the officials thought that pass, Howard, was uncatchable, but Murray got tackled at the end of that play.
And it's 2nd and 10. 1:05 to go, third quarter.
When comprehensive nursing care is needed for a loved one, turn to Community Long-Term Care with 3 convenient locations: Community Parkview Care Center at 2300 Parkview Lane, and Elwood Community Northview Care Center at 1235 West Cross Street in Anderson, and Summit Convalescent Center in Summitville. Community Long-Term Care, all the love and concern doing health care.
It's 2nd and 10. Williams looking to air it out again, throwing deep, too far. And his man was not near that pass at all. The intended receiver, Chris West. Justin Green provided the coverage, and now it's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for the Elwood Panthers. And they were talking about the fact they had a couple of trick plays. I haven't really seen any yet so far. Have you?
No, and if they don't convert on 3rd down, you're looking at about a 50-yard field goal attempt if they decide to try it.
Williams has got the leg. He's done it in practice, yeah.
Williams barking him out. Backs in the pro set on 3rd and 10. Williams to pass from the blind side. It's intercepted. No. It's intercepted. Running it back is John Heiss. 30. And wrestled down. Penalty marker down, I believe.
Yeah, penalty flag. Yeah, it was
at the
probably
end of the play, the penalty marker was thrown.
I believe it was 42 Mark Wilson that almost sacked the quarterback.
I believe it was a clip at the end of the play. Jason Murray got clipped at the very end. Murray had to run a long, long way to catch him. We'll take a look at the replay. Williams probably should have just ate that football at that point when he was getting tackled. Justin Fry, to say it, he got beat by Nick Allen around the corner, and then Williams unloaded that pass, intercepted there. And that is John Heiss on the interception. So he rambles down. You'll see Jason Murray come at the end of the play right there. And I didn't see where the penalty was. Did you?
No, but they called it a clip, and the football is back at the 33-yard line instead of being very deep in Elwood territory.
That was a little bit of a break to get that clip for Elwood Panthers. That could have been disaster city.
No question about it. 43 seconds left, third quarter. Harrington pitching out to Nally. This is Marcus Nally. He gets about 3 to the 29. And this will bring up a 2nd and 7. Ryan Fanning made the tackle.
When your car gets banged up and you want it to look like and see Hot Rod Murray and his staff at the Rod Shop, 1906 South R Street in Elwood. The Rod Shop offers top quality DuPont paints, 3M custom window tinting, and complete auto body collision repair on domestic and foreign vehicles. For more information, call Hot Rod Murray at the Rod Shop at 765-552-7637.
Harrington pitching out to Marcus Nally. He's thrown for a big loss. It's going to bring up about 15. Ryan Fanning and Brian Fanning. Ryan and Brian combined to make the tackle. A loss of 5.
What a game. What a game. 7-7, all tied up, Howard.
It is 3rd and 13 from the 35-yard line. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter, a scoreless period. Score Roncalli, Elwood 7. We'll be right back.
Have you been looking around for a lawnmower with superb maneuverability, exceptional cutting performance, and uncompromised durability? Grasshopper has been the choice of discriminating users for over 30 years. A variety of mower decks make it easy to mulch, discharge, or collect your clippings. With a wide selection of year-round attachments, your Grasshopper will keep working season after season. Grasshopper, your next mower.
Available at Harper Lawn and Garden, 109 South Washington, Swayze.
For some, it's the challenge of technology. For others, it's the security of being in demand. And others find their satisfaction in troubleshooting and mastering problems. Challenge, security, satisfaction. 3 good reasons why computer technology has become the career of choice for those who want more.
Everything today is computerized, so if you want to be a part of it, get a business college and get started.
Call Indiana Business College now at 1-800-IBC-GRAD. That's 1-800-IBC-GRAD.
Reed's has a large selection of the latest styles on quality new and pre-owned Buicks and Pontiacs. Satisfaction guaranteed with helpful salespeople, excellent service, and one great location. We want you to buy the right car at the right price.
We're not satisfied till you are satisfied till you are at Reed's Buick Pontiac.
4th period. 7-7 the score. It's 3rd and 13. And Harrington's back to pass. Throwing deep. It is caught. He's got it. Marcus Nally, touchdown. Roncalli takes the lead. John Gregg had him wrapped up, and he broke the tackle.
Well, we'll take a look at the replay, and Marcus Nally actually got hit at the right time. You see a great block there by Allen to keep the would-be tackler away from Harrington. There's the pass to Nally, and Nally actually broke a possible tackle and rambled into the end zone for the tackle.
Mike Sullivan for the extra point. The kick is good on the first play of the 4th quarter. Roncalli takes the lead. It is 14-7. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Luke McCool. My family owns McCool's Flooring Outlet. Mom and Dad asked me to tell you about our new location at 598 West Carmel Drive in Carmel. Our new location has all the great Mohawk and Karastan carpet styles that McCool's is known for, plus a large selection of ceramic tile, hardwood, laminate, and vinyl floors. And I can't forget to tell you about my personal favorite, Camp Mohawk for Kids. So stop by our new location and tell them Luke sent you. McCool's Flooring Outlet in Kokomo and in Carmel.
You can build a solid future at IBP like others have.
We are a union place now, but in the management, it's both a learning process. They're all learning to work together, and I think everything's working great. I think that's probably the biggest thing, that everybody's getting treated fairly, and it shows.
You can be a part of the IBP team in Logansport. IBP, a leader in the pork industry. Apply today.
All right, 3 plays, 32 yards. Time elapsed 50 seconds on the touchdown strike. 35-yard TD pass from Harrington to Marcus Nally.
Okay. The hit goes kick in the end zone, touchback. 1st and 10. Okay, here's Elwood. A period of football left to go. From the 20. Williams looking to throw on 1st down. That pass is catch it. Yes, he did. A completed pass to Matt Abel. Nick Hines was the man whom he beat. And now it's a 2nd and 7. A gain of 3. That's gone. Let's concentrate on the game. It's in the past tense. No, it wasn't me. Raleigh was bad. 2nd and 7. Williams looking to throw again. Little flip pass to the left side. That is complete. An excellent hit. The completed pass there to John Gregg. And Nick Himes hit him immediately. And very quickly, Elwood is faced with a 3rd down, trailing 14-7. A loss of 2 on that play. And Williams faced with a 3rd and 9.
I think Elwood's going to have to get a little more creative offensively. They've not been able to establish a run at all tonight.
3rd down, 9.
They only have 8 yards rushing in 10 attempts. I just checked it.
That tells quite a story because they're an excellent rushing football team. 3rd and 9. Williams, excellent protection. His pass is complete. It's a 1st down. That's Matt Abel across the 30, close to the 35-yard line. Mark Mayhem made the stop, and there is Matt Abel, who caught the football.
Tonight's tournament game brought to you by Teachers Credit Union. Stop by TCU today and ask about the new TCU Visa Debit Check Card Rebate, or visit them on the web at www.tcunet.com. For more information, just sign on and go say with TCU.
19 yards and a 1st down for the Panthers. From their own 34, they're number 1 in the state in 3A. And John Gregg, the ball carrier, gets 2 across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And this will bring up 2nd down and 8. Tommy Kraft made the stop.
Elwood needs to just be patient. There's still plenty of time on the clock. You're only down by 1 score. Their offensive line, if Elwood's going to continue to pass the ball, have got to protect Clint Williams.
Okay, it is 2nd and 8. That clock is running. 9:55 to go in the game. There's the Roncalli sideline. The head coach, Bruce Cyphers, in his 11th year. His team leading number 1 Elwood 14-7. Williams looking to throw, and that pass is incomplete. It is incomplete at the 50-yard line. Chris West, the intended receiver, and coverage on the play provided by Justin Green. Well, John Fox, another 3rd down for the Panthers. 3rd down and 8.
Another big play call for the Elwood Panthers. I think they've got to keep this drive alive and get something out of it. I talked about before the ball game, that was one of the keys to success for Elwood tonight, the fact they don't need the possessions. They've got to get something out of their possessions, Howard.
You know, Williams has thrown 2 interceptions in this game as Elwood is forced to call a timeout. He had only thrown 2 interceptions all season, and he's thrown 2 in this game.
Give a lot of credit to Roncalli. Put a lot of pressure on Williams. They forced him out of the pocket. They've done a lot of things, made him hurry the throws. Next week, we're not going to predict where we're going to be. We're not going to be like the networks on the presidential race, because we're not going to predict where we're going to be yet. Semi-state final, 10:30 next Friday night.
Okay, good enough for me. I'll be there. And you're not going to predict the final score of this game either.
No, I'm not going out on the limb.
Well, this is a very big play. It's 3rd and 8 from the 35, 9:41 to go. Elwood is trailing to 7. Well, last week we saw number 5, number 1 in 5A Carmel upset by Noblesville. The week before, number 1 in 4A, Cathedral, upset by Plainfield. And tonight, number 1 in 3A, Elwood, is trailing in the fourth quarter to Roncalli.
I bet any other number 1s would not like to see us next week. You know that after 3 straight weeks.
You've got a good point there. Third down. Will throw. He's got time. And finally is thrown down. Excellent coverage. Forced him to eat the football. Mark Wilsey made the tackle. And another fourth down. And the Panthers are going to have to punt.
And guess what? If they don't get a good punt off here, they're going to give up a short field to the Roncalli Rebels, because Howard, if it's a 30-yard punt and any kind of return, they're going to get the ball. Roncalli is at midfield to work with it.
Loss of 13 yards. Elwood minus 3 yards rushing in this game.
Well, the only offense they've had is actually passing the football.
Williams is back in punt formation at his own 10-yard line. Nick Himes, the single safety, back at his own 45. And this is Himes' fair catch, 43-yard line, where Roncalli will start.
Subway Sandwich Shop in Elwood and Kmart Plaza fed the TV40 crew tonight. They have 4 new sauces: horseradish, Oswego chicken, honey mustard, and Southwestern steak and cheese. Subway in the Kmart Plaza, Elwood. The closest that anybody has came to the Elwood Panthers was Eastbrook's Panthers when it was a battle of the Panthers in the RCA Dome on CIC Day. 26, Elwood won that game. So no one has actually had the lead on Elwood.
Well, until tonight.
Yep.
And Roncalli leading 14-7. On first down, a high pitch out. Richie Nally straight up the middle. Ryan Fanning made the stop, and Richie got to about the midfield stripe. A gain of 6, 2nd and 4, and that's excellent if you're a Roncalli fan.
Elwood has been a very opportunistic team this year. They've created pass interceptions by their defensive pressure. I think they got to have some of that right now in this final 9 minutes. They got to come up with a big play. They got to come up with a takeaway.
It's 2nd down and 4. Harrington pitching out to Nally again. He's got a first down inside the 45, down to the 44-yard line. I tell you what, a first down. Great to stop.
Give a lot of credit to Bruce Cyphers and his ball club. They have done a great job of ball control, time of possession. They've not allowed Elwood to have the ball a whole lot.
From the 44-yard line, that clock is running. 8.5 minutes to go, and Roncalli's got the lead. This is Richie Nally. He got a couple down to the 42. Matt Abel made this. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. They're going to eat up some more clock.
Elwood's got to stop him right here, Howard. I don't think they can afford to give him another couple first downs and with a 7-point lead, moving the ball in Elwood territory.
This Roncalli team was 3-3, has won 6 in a row. Elwood is 12-0. Roncalli is leading 14-7, and we are in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 8. Richie Nally again. And he gets to the 40-yard line.
Big time play coming up here. It's going to be 3rd and about 6. Elwood's got a guard against that little middle screen pass. That was the one that killed him a little while ago at the end of the 3rd quarter, and then he went into 4th quarter and obviously scored again.
Brent Borders and Ryan Fanning combined to make that last tackle. So here we are, a 3rd and 6. And we have 7 minutes and 20 seconds left. Let's see if did Roncalli call a timeout here? That's exactly what they're going to do. They'll call for a timeout. We'll stay right here. Where'd you think we were going, Dennis Casey? He said, we'll stay here. He thought we were going to leave with 7 minutes left in the game. I did it a minute ago.
There's a good, sorry, Howard. There's a good look at Nathan Richwine out there along with defensive coordinator Mike Goins. And these Elwood Panthers right now have really got to stiffen up. 3rd and 6 facing them. Of course, we got the Monon Bell game coming up, the 107th matchup of the Monon Bell. DePaul Tigers against the Wabash Little Giants. It's a live telecast on TV 40, and that'll be on Saturday, November the 11th. That's tomorrow, obviously.
November 11th is tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, John Fox. What do you think the Rebels will do? 3rd and 6 from the Elwood 40.
I'd watch out for a draw or a little screenplay here, Howard.
Put it on the ground, eat up some more clock, and that's what I think they'll do. Try for a first down. That's what they're going to do. Richie Nally. He's got the first down.
Boy,
inside the 35 to the 33-yard line where Jake Ellsworth made the stop. A burst right through that line by Richie Nally.
He is just one hard running back. I mean, if you don't hit him on the initial first couple steps, Howard, once he gets a little momentum, Richie Nally's hard to bring down. You saw him push an Elwood man right into the end zone in the first half for a touchdown from 5 yards out.
You're exactly right. A first down from the 34. He needed 6, got a little than that. There he is. Now Harrington keeps this one and is tripped up at about the 30, close to it, 31 or the 30. Ryan Fanning made the stop. He is just shy of the 30.
Well, as you mentioned so appropriately a while ago, Clint Williams has had 2 pass interceptions thrown tonight. Roncalli has no turnovers at this point.
Which is truly incredible, playing against an Elwood team that's number 1 in 3A and undefeated. 2nd and 6, Richie Nally again. Nowhere to go this time. They have lost a yard.
This is a gut check situation here, Howard, for Elwood. 3rd and 7.
Greg Durham made the tackle. I have really enjoyed this football battle than some of the other games we've had, but very exciting.
Well, here's the big defensive play of the night coming up for Elwood because the clock is now down under 6 minutes at 5:50. Elwood's got to get the ball back and make something happen.
It is 3rd down and 7, a loss of 1 on that last play. Let's see what Harrington does with the backs in the eye. A long count. He's looking to throw. Airing it out. Man out there. Touchdown. It's a touchdown to Marcus Nally. And the Rebels lead it 20-7. The 2nd TD reception of the game for Nally.
And you got to feel for Jason Murray. He's the man that got beat down there. And there you see Harrington dropping back. He just has way too much time to set and pass the ball. Elwood's got to have a better pass rush. And there you see at the end of the play, he gets behind Murray and makes his 2nd touchdown reception of the night, Marcus Nally.
All right, and the extra point. Mike Sullivan in for the extra point. The kick has the distance. It's through there. And with 5:29 to go in the game, and Roncalli leading 21-7, we'll pause for these words.
Community is what Steel Parts Federal Credit Union is all about. If you live, work, or worship in Tipton County, you're eligible for membership at Steel Parts Federal Credit Union. We can offer you the exact same service as any bank without the high service fees. And as a member of Steel Parts Federal Credit Union, you're an owner. You have a voice in how the credit union operates. Stop in today and join Steel Parts Federal Credit Union. Quality financial service for a quality membership equal housing lender.
I got my John Deere tractor at Harper Lawn and Garden. I got me an LT lawn tractor at Harper Lawn and Garden. Yeah, the women, they dig me. They all dig my tractor. It makes me feel special. So special, baby. Can you dig it? Yeah, they dig it. They dig my John Deere. As I mow along, they stare, they smile, and they ask me what's to be on a tractor at Harper Lawn and Garden.
Hi, I'm Vince Gainey for Eastgate Chrysler Plymouth Jeep, and it's time for Jeopardy! Are you kids ready? Yeah! Which dealer is the largest 5-star dealer in the state of Indiana and carries nearly 1,000 cars available for sale?
Eastgate Chrysler Plymouth Jeep.
Great! Where can you get your best new or used car deal in Indiana?
Eastgate Chrysler Plymouth Jeep.
Good job, kids. Up in Indiana.
Vince Gainey. Eastgate Chrysler Plymouth Jeep, just 500 North Stadland, Indianapolis.
There's a look at the scoring drive. 8 plays, 56 yards, 3 minutes, 58 seconds. 30-yard TD pass from Harrington to Marcus Nally. 4 catches for Nally, 103 yards, 2 touchdowns tonight.
Tim Plahitko's kickoff is run back by Jason Smith to the 30-yard line. The Panthers, John Fox, need 2 touchdowns, and they need them with less than 6 minutes to go in the game, 5:24 remaining.
Well, Elwood's got to score, and they've got to score rather quickly, obviously, Howard. They're going to have to put the ball in the air and try to move it quickly down the field. 5 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2 touchdowns in this quarter. And Harrington to Marcus Nally has been their favorite connection. They've had both of them.
You want this for Roncalli. Elwood's got to go 70 yards and then score again. That is caught by Jason Murray. He's got a first down.
Oh, there's a late hit on the sideline.
There's the penalty marker for the late hit. Boy, and that's the worst thing Roncalli can do. The pass was tipped. Murray caught it anyway.
Let's take a look at the replay. Great focus by Jason to make it. And he's out of bounds by 3 or 4 yards and gets nailed on the sidelines.
That's a good call because the play clearly was over. He was out of bounds for a few seconds.
This helps Elwood. Let's take a look at this deflection here. He tries to bat it, but he just actually tips it. Couldn't get enough of a hand on it. Great reception by Murray, as we mentioned.
All right, 30-yard line. With the pass and the penalty, they got 30 yards on that play. 15-yard pass, 15-yard penalty. Clint Williams looking to air it out. Instead, he's in trouble, and he's thrown for a loss back at the 45-yard line. First man to get him was David Jessup.
Well, the pass blocking is just not there tonight for the Elwood Panthers. That's what's really, really hurt them. Clock's now under 5 on the game.
Okay, it is a loss of 5 back at the 45. It is 2nd and 15. And that clock is running. And we only have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game.
Why are you looking at your watch for, Howard?
Station identification. I'm used to looking.
Okay.
Williams has got time. That pass intercepted by Justin Green. And that should just about do it. What a game these Roncalli Rebels have played. And Clint Williams, who in 12 games only had thrown 2 interceptions all season, has thrown 3 of them tonight.
Let's take a look at the replay as Williams, he's been chased all night. This time he has time to look downfield and just completely underthrew the pass. And that is a big play for Roncalli, Howard. All I got to do is chew the clock up now.
Roncalli, and this is Richie Nally. As long as he holds on to the ball, he's got nothing to worry about. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Even if they don't make a first down, they can eat up some clock, and they're ahead by 2 touchdowns. Justin Fry made a game by these Roncalli Rebels.
There you can see some Elwood cheerleaders not real happy at this point.
Three minutes and 50 seconds left.
Inside 4 minutes, Harrington pitches back to
Richie Nally.
Richie Nally, penalty markers down though. Penalty
from the umpire.
Jake Ellsworth and Brian Fanning made the stop.
You know, Marcus Nally has caught 2 touchdown passes in this quarter, but let's give a lot of credit to Richie Nally. He kept first down drives alive with his hard running, Howard.
And it'll be against the Rebels.
I think they're going to take them back. I think you decline it.
Sure, you don't want to give them an extra down.
Yeah, you decline it, make it 3rd down. 8, you get the ball back quicker.
Right, that's exactly right.
Now they got to run an extra play.
But they're going to take it. No, they're going to take it. I agree with you, John.
I would decline the penalty.
I definitely would have too, because it's still 2nd down, and they can still run the ball a couple of more times and eat up some more clock. Now, if it were a 3rd and 1 or a 3rd and 2, that's a different story, but it would have been 3rd and 9.
Exactly. First down or 2, and you can put this one in the book for official.
This is Marcus Nally. Running outside. He ought to stay in bounds.
Oh, what a play.
Boy, bumping off guys, and is finally out of bounds at the far sideline. And he's got a first down. Jake Ellsworth knocked him out of bounds. And as our statistician and spotter Tim Borb says, you can turn out the lights because the party's over. Executive producer is Dennis Casey. Here it is again.
There's a look at the replay. Nally, great run to the outside. He faked Durham. Durham couldn't get him down arm tackles, and Smith didn't wrap him. Another arm tackle. The things that Elwood has done all year, they didn't do very well on that play.
Executive producer,
quite honest.
you're right, Dennis Case, statistician, spotter, Tim Borf, director, Dave West. Our graphic person is Deirdre Hutton. Art Baker, the audio man, is Marcus Nally, carries the football. The tackle was made by Nathan Richwine. Please say that again. You gotta say it again, he said something. Our engineers are Rick Martin and Keith Hill. Camera people, David Champ, Scott Fritz, Pete Lance, and Sean Humphrey. Okay, thanks to the entire TV 40 crew for making it possible. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Roncalli leading 21-7. Richie Nally straight up the middle.
Another first down, I think.
Jason Smith made the tackle. It is another first down for these Rebels. And they're not Rebels without a cause. They've got a cause.
Oh, definitely. They have played well. They've impressed us. And you said, Howard, coach over there, Bruce Cypress, he said that they've been improving every week.
Okay. It's 1st and 10. Richie Nally on first down carrying the football. They can just eat up the clock. 1:55 to go. Jake Ellsworth made the stop.
Boy, this is going to be a tough loss for the Elwood Panthers after going 12-0 on the season. Their best first 12 games ever to go down here in the regional. No disgrace to a good Roncalli ball club that is the defending state champs in 3A.
2nd down and 9. The winner of this game plays the winner of the Whiteland Heritage Hills game on 2nd and 9. And Roncalli, I believe, has not turned the ball over the entire game. That's true, they haven't. Elwood has turned it over 3 times as Williams has thrown 3 interceptions. All of those 3 interceptions in this second half.
Well, 2 of the interceptions, Williams was hurried. One time he threw it inadvertently when he was being tackled. And
from the blind side.
From the blind side. Another time he was hurried. And the final time he had a wide open look and just threw it right in the Roncalli defender's hands.
Less than a minute to go. Harrington's back to throw. Throwing out there, incomplete. On 3rd and 9, Jason Smith provided the coverage. Chris Eckhart, the intended receiver. Harrington is 5 of 7 passing, 121 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Good look at Jason Smith there, obviously a 6'4" senior. Little dejected. A little bit dejected there, obviously. But what a great season they've had.
A lot of these Elwood kids have been together a long time, John.
Yeah, since 4th grade, most of them. This is going to be a hard pill to swallow for the Elwood Panthers in the community.
Harrington throwing again on 4th down. It's broken up, and Elwood will get the ball back with 33 seconds to go. Greg Durham broke it up. Elwood will take over, but
33 seconds, not enough time, obviously.
They need 2 touchdowns. They're down 21-7.
Well, unless you're the New York Jets, I don't think they're going to get the job done.
Heidi is not a factor.
Yeah.
Don Meredith saying this thing on the 3rd interception.
Tim Borf, our statistician spotter, I think is itching to get behind the mic with his comments about the Heidi game and Don Meredith to us.
I know. Deep. They've got like a nickel package out there. 5 defensive backs.
Williams' pass is complete to the middle of the field. Jason Smith makes the reception down to the 46-yard line. And it is a first down. Roy Wheeler made the tackle. 24-yard completion. 27 seconds to go in the game. Williams' pass is broken up. It is incomplete. David Jessup knocked it down.
About all you can do here, Howard, is air it out.
Clock stopped, 21 seconds to go.
So that'll stop the clock with 21 seconds to go. Second 10.
Second 10.
Time of possession has been solely and totally owned by Roncalli tonight.
Williams back to throw. He's in trouble. And he's going to run with the football. And he's spun out of bounds with 13 seconds to go. Tommy Kraft made out. Roncalli leading 21-7.
Break at the end of the game. The clock winding down. 13 seconds. Actually, clock stopped. He did get out of bounds.
13 seconds to go. A gain of 3. It's third of 7. The amazing stat, John Fox. Elwood on 14 carries has
unbelievable.
5 yards. All right.
Have not had more than a 5-yard gain on the ground in the entire game.
And now we've got delay of game.
Delay of game called against Elwood there, Howard. They didn't get the playoff before the 25-second clock expired, so it's going to march them back 5 more yards.
Williams is 15 of 31, 4 yards and 3 interceptions. And he did throw a touchdown pass, the first score of the game.
Well, Kevin Fry has had a great year in his coaching staff, 12-0 coming in tonight. Kevin, of course, is there's a good look at Kevin. Had a tumor removed behind his eye, actually pretty good sized tumor a year ago, and that tumor had a propensity to grow back and facing surgery ultimately after the season's over. And we want to wish the best of luck to Kevin Fry and his family, and our prayers are definitely with Kevin.
Next week, we will have a semi-state championship. Next Friday at 10:30 on TV 40.
Monon Bell game coming up Saturday at 1 o'clock. DePaul Tigers against the Wabash Little Giants. That's tomorrow at 1 o'clock live.
13 seconds to go. Williams really airing it out. And it is incomplete. Mike Doyle provided the coverage, the intended receiver out there, Jason Murray, and that stops the clock. We'll go third week in 6 more seconds. It'll be the third week in a row right here on TV 40 that the #1 team has been upset. In 5A last week, it was Carmel. 4A the week before, and that is going to end the game. That is it. Look at those Roncalli Rebels that come here, the #1 team in the state. The final is Roncalli 21 and Elwood 7. We'll be right back.